Welcome to Not Your Basic Brunettes, where we, Devin and Katie, dive into all things girly and beyond. From sharing TMI moments to navigating life's chaos with humor and vulnerability, we're here to create a safe space for moms, single ladies, entrepreneurs, and corporate girlies alike. Grab a drink, get comfy, and join us as we laugh, cry, and connect through all of life's moments. Now here are your hosts, Devin and Katie.
All right, guys. So welcome back to Not Your Basic Brunettes. This episode, we're going to talk about burnout.
Yeah. And also, happy birthday to Katie.
Woo!
33.
34. No, 34. I said it wrong earlier.
Okay. I know you're younger than me. Okay. I was like, you're Jesus year. No, that was, you just turned 34.
Yeah. I was like, oops. Oh, well. 34. 29 still forever.
Yeah.
29.
I'll be 35 this year. And I just stopped counting after like 30.
I know. I like you just kind of forget, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I am. Like,
how old am I?
so,
Yeah.
and everybody today is like, how old are you? I'm like, 34.
34.
Like,
It's a
at
weird
work.
age because it just feels really unimportant.
Yeah, but it also, I'm like, oh, I'm getting old.
You know, because I'm gonna be 35, so I'm like mid 30s. So now I could do. I'm closer to 40.
Closer to 40. I know Omar's 37. So he's like, oh, I'm like,
yeah. 30s are a weird.
I was like, but 40, we gonna go all out. Woo woo.
I feel like 40, you get a whole nother life.
That's
Just
right.
like you're
That's
already
right.
over the hill, which seems so random because
I know
people like my brother's 40, and then my brother-in-law just turned 40, but they don't seem 40.
40.
Like 40 growing up was old. You're over the hill.
You're like,
your life is over.
Girl.
Now I see people in their 50s. I'm like, they're just now living.
Yeah.
Kids are gone.
Yeah.
They have money.
I think my mom had the funniest one because she did that for her dad. Was an over the hill party. They literally put like a tombstone like in the front yard and like bought him Depends, like all the whole like
The
9
whole thing.
yards. I was like, ooh.
Actually, I need the Depends to feed myself because babies.
Damn trampolines.
Yeah.
Can't have trampolines.
So I was like, Mom, jump. I'm like, bounce.
Like, bounce. That's about it. That's all you got, buddy. Can't crack the egg forever because Mom's got to pee.
I'll sit down and you try to crack me.
Literally. Oh, hi, Jibs.
Straight for the crotch shot.
Well, guys, don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform you like the best.
Mm-hmm.
The more followers we get and listeners that we have on our channel will help us get the word out there, but also monetize us. We'd like to get this show monetized possibly. We can't do it without your support. So the more followers we get, the more listening hours, the better we're off. So
yeah.
Just
even though we've done some juicy episodes, I feel like we're also just like delaying a lot of the extra juicy
we're delaying
ones.
a lot of the inevitable because we want to catch your attention first before we dive deep. We have a lot of episodes of like depression and marriages and all kinds of stuff to like go into. So stay tuned. Share with your friends.
And I think we're also at the point in each of our journeys. I feel like I'm on the Bachelorette. My journey. I hate that word, but like, what else am I supposed to use? Right. With like my marriage and your grief, that we're more comfortable sharing more details and opening up a little bit more. I know
it's not as
shared,
raw.
Yeah, it's not as new.
It was pretty raw at the beginning of the year, guys.
Yeah. So I know we've said a little bit about it, but there's always more to tell.
Exactly. So stay tuned. Share with your friends. Share with the other mom friends.
Yes.
Let's move through it. Okay. So with burnout, what does burnout mean to you?
Oh, my life right now.
Mom life in general.
There's so many burnouts because it's like, I feel like it might be kind of one of those terms that's starting to get like used. I know, just holding my hand.
Hold your hand. I hold your hand if you feel bad.
She does
concerned. It in the car too. She does it in the car, like in the front seat. She's like,
hold my hand. I'm scared.
Hold my hand. I sit in the front seat. I hold your hand.
Yeah. I mean, there's mom burnout. There's job burnout. There's a lot of different burnouts. And I think our culture is getting, like, everybody's starting to burn out just because of the culture, especially millennials that we were raised in. It's just go, achieve. We're all perfectionists. We're all high performing. And we've done that for so long in like short sprints that it's just like, we can't sustain it anymore. Especially, they say a lot of like women hit burnout like once they hit like the early mid 30s, like kind of where we are right now. It's because like we've had the kids, we've had the marriage, we've had the job, boom, 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 and it's like there's been no stopping and no resting. And throw in hormones that change in your 30s and all this sort of stuff, and your body just can't function the same way anymore.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely do agree. And I think another reason with the burnout, again, we're so high achieving and high functioning that excuse me, Shelby. She still thinks she's a lapdog, guys. She's 7 years old. Hi, hello. With okay, so sorry, with overachieving, that I feel like that's another thing that too that we have learned to cope with the burnout because
Mhm.
of like people who are underdiagnosed, like we said
Yeah.
before, with like ADD and different kinds of disorders, because we had to be high functioning. We didn't have an option to not do anything or not overthink, and like we had to figure it out and make sure that we're doing everything possible that we need to do to please our parents, to please society and things
Yeah.
that's going on right now. And unfortunately, now we're kind of figuring it out. It's like, oh well, I can't run off of maybe a power bar and maybe a
No.
sip of water and 4 cups of
Caffeine.
coffee
Yeah.
and
Oh, jeez.
oh God, okay, shut me down. So sorry, burnout to me
Yeah.
unfortunately comes out with a lot of I would say social norms, like so being a mother, overworking with your career, even burnout with your families.
Yeah.
So how do you
Emotional burnout.
yes,
Yeah.
emotional burnout, physical burnout, mental burnout. Like
Yeah.
it just unfortunately there's so much burnout. The biggest one I ever remember the most was empathy burnout, especially we're in healthcare.
Yeah.
That was actually a video we had to like take because like after COVID and taking care of people and like working to the bone because we couldn't hire people during COVID and people were like picking up for other people in order to justify why we were all there. A lot of us lost our empathy.
Yeah.
For people, for patients, for anybody.
Yeah.
And we'd have to like go through courses. And there's actually a funny video that's like empathy versus oh my goodness, empathy versus like I'll have to send it to you. It's hilarious, and it literally like
How to
shows like
not be an
one
asshole.
version. Yeah. It was like one version and the other, and it's like empathy is feeling what people are emotionally going instead of like
Was it apathy?
apathy or versus empathy, something like that. And it was like it's hilarious because it's like a bear and like a fox, and they're like feeling each other's feelings, and then the goat is like completely nonchalant. Meh. So it's like the fox would be like, I can't have children. They'd be like, I'm so sorry you feel that way. And then the goat would be like, well, at least you can have children. And it's like feeling that feeling. Nobody wants to be that person, you
The
know?
fact that they use animals instead of
Oh,
like
it's
real people.
hilarious.
Like,
And I'll send it to you. And the other one is like one of the best part of the whole video is like, oh, that's too bad. Do you want a sandwich? Just
yes,
like,
I do
I'm
actually.
dead. I can't.
That's really
I'll have
funny.
to send it to you. We'll post it, guys. It's fucking hilarious. It's on YouTube too, so it's a good like 5-minute video. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I thought it was hilarious.
I like the goat. Yeah, it seems fitting for a goat just to be like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
So people, I feel like we have a question here, like, what's the difference between stress and burnout? And I feel like, I guess I'll answer the question first. Like, burnout is the effect of stress.
Absolutely.
Because stress is a normal part of like your daily life. Like everybody deals with stress in a certain way, but it's like the chronic stress over and over and over again. Because it's like everybody's talking about your flight or fight, freeze or fawn responses now with your nervous system and all that sort of stuff. Or maybe I'm just toes deep in it or whatever.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? You're distracting me.
Ma'am.
Just like
she's giving me the side eye because I wouldn't let her say this. She's like
rude.
Golly, put you up for adoption. My goodness.
But everybody's system is supposed to like respond to stress. It's part of like why your body has a fight or flight. Like you need your fight or flight.
Yeah.
But if you just get stuck in it and not, because you're supposed to recover after like 90 seconds or something like that, which is strange. But if your system doesn't recover after 90 seconds, I'm like, who does?
Who got that reset? Because I want one.
Big red one. Time's up. Okay, I'm good. So it's like if you're not always coming back to like your parasympathetic, sympathetic. I always feel like this should be swapped for some reason. I don't know why, but your parasympathetic is your fight or flight, and your sympathetic is your rest and digest. So So yeah, chronic stress on top of not sleeping well, not eating well, because stress can do crazy things to your body too. Of just like, okay, well, I have no more appetite anymore because I'm going,
Mm-hmm.
or that sort of stuff of just not taking care of your body. So then
Yeah.
that's when you get stuck and
Yeah.
you can't ever release the stress. And then you get this mentality that a lot of us have is like, we get this adrenaline going, okay, and then the achieving. I won't be stressed if I get this one more thing done. I won't be stressed if I get this one more thing off my list. But your list
Yeah.
keeps adding
Keeps
on
adding.
and on and
Yeah.
on and on.
Yep. And I feel like that definitely happens with a lot of people, that it ends up to the point where you are so stressed that your body doesn't know how to respond anymore. So you're just
hmm
completely burnt out. Like it's almost
hmm
like your new norm.
Yeah.
And you don't know how to cope with it. So it's
Yeah.
just, you're just constantly like, I'm burnt the fuck out and
Yeah.
I can't fix it. I'm in this vicious cycle and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Shelby has decided to take over half the back of the chair for Devon's
He's
butt.
just
So good
back
thing she's
buddies.
skinnier than I am. 'Cause that's
Bump
not
buddies.
happening.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, once you get past that point of just that chronic stress, that chronic tiredness, that chronic fatigue,
hmm
your body then registers that as your baseline.
Yeah.
That is now your new baseline instead of, oh, I'm in this stressed, I'm going to come back down to my baseline.
Okay. Another question I wanted to ask is, how does workplace culture and leadership style contribute to burnout? How about like in your career? How's that contributed for you?
Yeah, I think that was kind of like the tip of the iceberg, that graphic of like what you see versus like what's underneath. Because I think the first time, like, I don't even say the first time, like, I think this has kind of been like a rolling burnout. It usually kind of starts as like a career burnout
Mm-hmm.
because that's where can see your progress, and that's where you get, grades and that sort of stuff. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
can't think of the word, but yeah, I mean, I was the breadwinner of the household,
Mm-hmm.
while also having two kids, and also sometimes the only provider for the house,
Mm-hmm.
and then working on top of a workplace culture that
Mm-hmm.
didn't value, because this is the bad boss is the same place that
Yeah.
I got let go from, and that was the first time I've ever been fired for any sort of performance. I've never been let go from a
Yeah.
job. I've always been a
Which
good
should have been
employee.
illegal. She got fired pretty much for having kids. Fucked up.
Yeah, which didn't work, like, that led to a burnout as well, because it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm mothering on top of that. I'm being the main provider, doing the mental load, and I'm showing up to work every day. Yes, it is remote, so I have all this other background noise going on,
Mm-hmm.
and then showing up and expecting to be literally perfect, like pixel perfect in my
Yeah.
job, and knowing that every time I do anything, I'm just going to get shit on for it.
Yeah.
So I would show up already feeling like I was going to fuck up. And
Yeah.
so that led to like a nervous breakdown, like just kind of
Yeah.
like kicking the can down the road. You could feel it coming. And
Mm-hmm.
then I would cry about it sometimes after work, but it's like, okay, you got to show up to work the next
Right.
day. So then when I finally got let go in January, it was kind of a relief a little bit. It was
Yeah.
2 Januaries ago, and I was like coasting for like a month, and then it was like
Yeah.
wham, nope,
Yeah.
anxiety attacks, ER
Yeah.
visits, body convulsions, this sort of stuff, where
Yeah.
your body is like, and we've held on to this for so long,
Yeah.
we literally can't do that
Yeah.
anymore. So I feel like that's very common,
Yeah.
especially for a lot of women in the workplace.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you.
Yeah.
For many, many years, I worked in healthcare, and before offices unionized, there was a lot of private practices with providers.
hmm
Well, when a private doctor's office owns their own
Yeah.
shit, they act however and wherever and whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
So I had awful, awful bosses,
hmm
and was never praised for the good jobs I did.
Yeah.
Always reprimanded for the things that I'd done wrong. Um, just mistreated, overworked,
hmm
and underpaid. Um, my last job, I told you I got pulled in before this one. I got pulled into the office 2 days before my maternity leave, like asking me for things that I hadn't had done. And I'm like, guys are floating me all over the office because
Yeah.
I'm on desk duty and I can't be an MA on the floor right now.
Yeah.
And you constantly are pulling me to 4 different other places.
Yeah.
I can't do everything at once. Like
Mm-mm.
it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Period. And then the next day they did my evaluation because they wanted to do it before I went on maternity leave. Then they're praising all of the good work that I have done
So they want you to
and all
come
the
back.
projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the projects and all this other shit. And I'm just like, you guys can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Like, on top of the fact that I'm stressed, that I have to be there, I'm in pain.
Yeah.
With my last pregnancy, I'm 2 days before I'm about to go on maternity leave and get induced. And you want to put stress on a person who's about to go into labor.
Yeah.
To like, and on top of that, like, just being reprimanded for bullshit. And then on top of that, but I did more work than any of the MAs that I was doing. I was an MA3, not just a regular MA. So I'm like, y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
This is fucking bullshit. Like, I'm so over this shit. I'm
Well, you're
tired of
also
it.
someone that like doesn't do bare minimum in
No, I
anything that they
can't.
do. Yeah.
I
It's just like
can't.
drilled into us too, because that's what I was watching a bunch of TED Talks earlier, actually, of just like those are the people that get burned out the quickest is the good
Yes.
employees.
And that's the worst part. Me and my husband talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
Good and great employees, unfortunately, get pinpoint
Yeah.
in their jobs because they're so good at it, they don't want you to leave. So
Yeah.
then when you're asking for a promotion or a raise, they don't want to give it to you because they don't want you to leave that position.
Yeah. And then I know so many people that like, start out as in one position and then they end up managing other people and then they're taking on
Yes.
both jobs and people are like, you're doing great at it. It's like, yeah, but I'm working like 90 hours a week. That's
Yeah.
just not fair.
It's
like
not fair.
just because I'm good at something
Yeah.
doesn't mean that I need to take on more work. It means maybe I should just go up to the management position and you backfill my position so I can manage well or give me support. Because that was with my job too. I was like, I'm the only designer for this whole marketing team.
Yeah.
And you don't even have a copywriter for me. I'm like, that's not my job, and I'm getting shit
copyright.
on. I get shit on for copyright, and I'm like,
I don't.
I'm literally
copyright.
asking you guys for help, and they're just like, no, it's your
Yeah.
fault. You're like,
Yeah.
math is not mathing.
Our favorite is when people get promoted into roles that should not be management, like whatsoever.
People think that managers are like the ones that like are the best at telling people what to do, and it's like, no, it's the people that get the shit done because they know how to do the job, so they should know how to tell people how to do the job the best.
Yeah. Well, it also
not just
shouldn't be the
bossy.
person that kisses your ass and
No.
snitches on everyone
Yeah.
either to be the boss. And it's like, nobody likes that person. Nobody
No.
trusts that person.
Yeah.
Then you promote them to be someone's
Yeah.
boss, and they're like, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not fucking doing it.
Yeah. Again,
So then
good
they
employees
go back
leave.
to the manager, and they're like, well, they're not doing that what I told
Yeah.
them to do. Well, no shit, Sherlock, because nobody fucking likes you.
Yeah.
Like, and you're a fucking bad person. And then on top of it, the best part, I remember we had this MA who got promoted into an MA lead role, and she had no idea what she was doing.
Mhm.
Like, they were like, oh, she had lead experience over at this other clinic. And I'm like, when and where? Because if I literally go to her, she never has an answer. It's always, I don't know.
Just fake it.
And it was never like, oh, I'll find that answer for you and then I'll get back to you and I'll
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah.
It was never that. It was always just, I don't know.
She knew somebody.
So how are you my lead and supposed to be the one to teach me things and like know everything, but you can't even answer a simple basic question that I am asking?
Yeah.
Like, well, fuck me. I'm just going to go look it up now and try and figure it out myself. And that's ended up what all of the staff had to keep doing. So it's like, great. Wonderful.
Yeah. No, that doesn't
Don't
work
know how
out.
to help you. And actually, I was just talking to my husband the other night. So with this new job, my boss has been like super great, really warm and welcoming. So is my regional manager. And shit you not, he calls me the other night when I'm like on my way home. And he's like, hey, Katie, I was trying to like catch you before you left, like for the day. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Cause he got stuck on a call or something like that. And I was like, oh, it's fine. He's like, I just wanted to call you because, I talked to one of our referrals today. Like they called me and blah, 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 blah. And I was kind of like, oh, like, because, past trauma. Past trauma. Can I see you in my office?
No. Can we talk about it right now, actually?
Yeah, right this second. Don't fucking tell people I'm going to talk to you in my office. Or can you come meet me later? No.
You call me, you tell me.
You just come in the office right then and there. You say, hey, can you come to my office right now? Yeah. Cool. Okay? Guys, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Can you come to my office later? You have a moment to chat? Like,
the only reason I'm coming to your office later is if you tell me you have snacks.
Yeah.
And that's what they're there for.
And we're done. But yeah, he like called me and he was like, hey, I just wanted to tell you that you're doing a really, really great job. Like you're going above and beyond my expectations and you're just like taking charge and going to your field, and I love that you're taking charge and
Mhm.
doing what you need to do. And I'm not having to like tell you,
Yeah.
like give you the run of like how things are kind of doing. You're just jumping in with full feet. And he's like, I just want to let you know that like you're doing so great, and I'm proud of you. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry, what?
Thanks, Dad.
I have never in my life had a boss tell me they were proud of me.
Yeah. That's amazing.
And I was like,
Tear dry.
ugh. I came to a house and I was like, my boss said he was proud of me. And my husband goes, proud?
Proud.
And I'm like, yeah, proud.
The little words
The
go a
little
long
words,
way.
guys. Like, it's
Yeah.
really not that hard to be a good leader.
Mm-mm.
It's really not that hard. And it's not hard to give somebody good feedback and
Yeah.
just tell them, like, if they're doing a great job or working on something
Yeah.
that you know that they're working hard on, just give them some fucking feedback. Like, there's so many people out there that don't give the appreciative words that we're
Mhm.
wanting to hear.
Yeah.
And all it takes is a few minutes just to be like, hey, you're doing a
Yeah.
really good job and I appreciate you.
And it's not even like that doesn't take anything away from
No,
anybody else. It's
not
not
at
like,
all.
oh, I can't appreciate this person because I have to appreciate that person. Like it's not that sort of thing. You're not taking it
Yeah.
away from somebody. Like it's like so many people I feel like just aren't seen in whatever they're doing, whether it's motherhood, fatherhood, work, or anything
Yeah.
like that. And it's just like what one person that just notices one small thing and just says, hey, I see
Yeah.
you. I see what you're
I
doing.
see you. Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Oh,
wow.
thank you. I'm a person,
Yeah.
not a
Imagine
robot.
that.
Like, it's the craziest thing, guys. You should try it in real life.
Yeah. So like with your past trauma of, because like I said, you're a perfectionist, you're a hard worker,
Yes.
you know, all the millennial trauma that goes with it. And with this new job, like how do you have you thought about like how you're going to manage not overworking yourself? Because I know you're going a lot and you're
Yeah.
tired physically. Like, are you aware of that? Are you trying to
I
manage
am
it
aware
well?
of it, and I am trying
Yeah.
to like tone it back a notch
Yeah.
so that I'm not completely burning myself out.
Yeah.
There are days when I'm a little bit slower, which is like, okay,
Yeah.
we can catch up a
You're
little.
human.
We can
Yeah.
do it what we need to do. Or if I'm like, I need an admin day and like get in my office and just do things on the computer
Mhm.
instead of like going out there. Obviously, it's my job, but sometimes I've got to get stuff done. Like
Yeah.
it just has to happen.
Do you
To
know like the classic warning signs for yourself of like reaching that potential burnout state?
oh yeah,
What are they?
oh yeah. When you physically cannot go like any further,
Yeah.
that's one of my biggest ones. The mental load,
Mhm.
where you start getting um almost anxious,
Yeah.
because you're just like, there's not enough brain capacity to fit all of this in
Mhm.
right now. Like
Yeah.
you need to stop. Like you have to walk away.
Yeah.
You have to walk away. Like today, I was driving all over the place. I drove 90 miles
Jeez.
today
Yeah.
from most of my, like I literally think hit almost every single one of my territories
Yeah.
today, just today. And I'm like, I have to stop and like
Yeah.
get something to eat. And I
Oh, yeah.
have to stop, like, because the one, mentally you needed the break. Two, my body was like, you're physically shutting down. Your
Yeah.
glucose has dropped.
Yeah.
You eat something now.
Yeah.
And on top of the fact that I'm in the car,
Yeah.
it's 100 plus
Ugh,
freaking
yeah.
degrees outside. It's ridiculous. So you feel the heat, you're just coming in from
Yeah.
just from the windshield and
Oh,
all
yeah.
of that. And I'm just
In and
like,
out of the car.
I
Yeah.
gotta get out. I
Yeah.
gotta get out. I gotta take a break. I took 2 breaks today. Like I took a lunch break,
Yeah.
and then it was my birthday, so I
Yeah.
went to go get some of my freebies
Good.
today. I
Yeah.
got a free coffee at Dutchie's, and I got a free coffee at Starbucks later, and then I got a free crumble cookie.
There you go.
I was
Hitting all
like,
the spots.
we gonna get
My
all the good stuff.
birthday.
Happy birthday! Get all the good stuff,
Yeah.
because I mean, again, you have to remember that like I understand like some people can go all day without eating. Like that's one thing that
No.
my boss could possibly do, and so can my regional manager. Like they just
Yeah,
like
men
don't eat.
versus women in
Can't do
that
it.
sort of state.
Can't do
Women
it.
do not go all day without
I
eating,
don't do
please.
well. I don't do well.
That was a big sign because you're putting your body under this stress of your body just shifts into survival mode. So then
Yeah.
it's like, well, I'm not, because I've been in that state recently. Oh, I'm not hungry. It's because your
Yeah.
body is conserving energy because it's so low on
No.
that totem pole of
Yes.
working the way that it should. It's like, well, I'm not hungry. It's like, yeah,
Bad
because your
luck.
body has shut off that hormone because it
Yes.
is conserving all the energy because you have not been feeding it enough
Yes.
fuel
Yes.
to make it believe that, hey, we're safe to eat. Because that's literally where I'm in right now. Because like what was it, back in end of May, where I had that like histamine flare or
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
was. Like that
Mhm.
was like first step of my body literally like shutting
Shutting
down.
down.
And so like I became like allergic to basically almost everything that I was eating. So then I was kind of like restricting myself of scared to eat essentially because
Yep.
I was getting
Yep.
food anxiety because I was like, okay, well, I want to break out in hives. It was not like anaphylaxis, but it was like it's still that hive reaction then caused like the adrenaline, then it caused the anxiety, and then it's just like this constant loop.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of bland meals, and then I just kind of trained my body to do that, and slowly I was like branching out. I think when I went on family vacation, I was like, okay, well, I'm traveling. There's not as
Mhm.
many, fast food restaurants and that sort of stuff, or you know, my limited diet doesn't work that well. So I was
Right.
introducing new foods,
Mhm.
and I was like, okay, my body's getting more used to it. I felt
Yep.
more stable. I felt like my glucose, because I was having these crazy glucose crashes where it
Mhm.
was like I didn't realize until I needed to eat right then, or I felt like I was going to pass
Yep.
out, that sort of
Yep.
stuff. And then you're scrambling to like feed your body, and then your body has to like rebound
Rebound.
from that,
Yeah.
and then goes way over the other side of reactive hypoglycemia, and you're just like, what
Like,
the fuck
whoa.
is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
It's scary because then it's like, for me, once I like got the food in my body, your body turns into the sympathetic, the rest and digest. And then if your body's already low on fuel, it takes all of its reserve to
Yeah.
fucking digest your food.
Yep.
So your hands and feet cold, you get a little dizzy because all the blood goes to your gut,
Yep.
essentially. And like
Exactly.
your blood's not flowing, your brain is like not
It's another
functioning.
reason you get sleepy, guys, after
Yeah.
you eat, because again, like the blood
Whoop.
is going to your tummy, and then
Which
you're
it
like, I'm tired.
which it should, but like on an
Yeah.
extreme, like where
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
doing,
For
where it's
sure.
like I could like it's like I could barely move, and it's scary because then it's like funky. Where was I going with this? But yeah, like under fueling my body and not
Yep.
realizing it because I was like, well, I'm just not hungry, so maybe I'm
Yep.
more stable. But it's like, no, you've just shut off
Yeah.
my hunger cues. I'm not getting hunger cues anymore because my body's like, we're essentially in like starvation mode.
Yeah.
Like you saw it in person last weekend,
Yeah.
where it's just like my body just completely shut down, and then like my period, and then migraines, and then migraines caused me not to. I got nauseous this time, which I don't normally do, so I didn't want to eat. I was
Right.
like, I know I need to eat. That's what it is, but I couldn't do it. That was too much for my body to even like or nervous system to even like, okay, you chewing is a lot of
Yep.
energy for us.
Mhm.
And so then you finally get the food in, and you get a little bit of spike of energy, and then it's like crash.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was in tears.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I was just like, this is fucking scary. I don't like, you feel like you're almost dying, but your body is super resilient. But
Yeah.
it's just like that battle between your mind and your body, which is
Mhm.
really difficult because your mind is saying, all alarms going off.
Yeah.
We're crashing. We don't know how to handle this.
Yeah.
Everything's going wrong. Your body's like, I need fuel. It's telling you what it needs, but it's like your mind is creating terrible scenarios. Your body's just like,
Yeah.
I need to eat and rest.
Yeah.
But my mind is like, but I need to keep going. I need to
Yeah.
keep going. I need to
Yeah.
keep pushing, and that
Oh,
sort
and
of stuff.
body
And I'm
just
like,
keeps with that fight mode because it's
yeah.
like, I'm not going to give up. And I'm like, well, unfortunately, you lay your
Yeah.
ass down.
Yeah. Katie's like, do we need snacks?
I was like,
Does
do
your
we need
blood
to lie
sugar?
down? We'll
I'm
get
just like,
out of here.
no.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah. So like that's this after that, like finally getting rid of my migraines the other day and
Mhm.
being able to get food into my stomach, it's like I feel like I'm relearning literally how to like feed myself. Like,
Yep.
okay, you don't have enough fat in your diet. You don't have this. You need to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Set a fucking timer. And you're like, I feel like a baby.
Yeah.
You feed me, you
But
play
it's
with
true.
me, and you put me
It's
to sleep.
true. It's very true. All of us are all this way, honey.
Yeah.
It's back to the basics.
Yeah. Which is so funky because it's like my mind is wanting to go and go and go because that's where it is, but my body has crashed before my mind has, I would
Yeah.
say. Kind of. But it's just like last night I had eaten well this whole week or whatever. And then went over to Ryan's house last night, and it's like your body just like allows itself to just you're in a safety spot, just
Yeah. Yep.
like crumble. Like
And then
yeah. Like it's the
melt
weirdest
like
thing
butter.
because you think that like your body would crumble in these high stress situations, but it's holding itself together so well because it's so smart and resilient. And then when the
Mhm.
second it feels any sort of safety,
Yep.
it's
It
like
releases.
boom.
Yeah.
And that's
Yep.
scary as fuck.
It is.
Woke up in the
Yeah.
middle of the night, literally like my body was convulsing.
Yeah.
Like he was holding me as
Holding
tight
the
as he
cup.
could.
Yeah.
And he was like, I couldn't even hold on. Like I was like, I've had this happen before. And I went to the ER and they were like, "Oh, nothing's wrong.
Something's wrong.
I'm like,
Anxiety.
talking to my dog because she's hacking up a storm over there, like processing my emotions. And I'm talking to her like, would you get some water? So he's like, I know you weren't having a seizure because you were conscious.
Yeah.
But it was the mental buildup of I was laying down and my mind just goes, and it was like, you're going to have amnesia. You're not going to remember it. But like worst case scenario of everything. And my body was like, and boom.
Shut down. Yeah.
Because you have to think about it too of like when animals shake.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's how they're getting rid of their trauma and they just let it happen.
Yeah.
But humans, you're like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Like I was literally like for 20, 30 minutes just.
Yeah.
And then afterwards I was like,
yep. And then you're exhausted. You're completely exhausted. I used to do that a lot with like the anxiety attacks. Like, it'd be like, you're convulsing and then the shakes and then completely white. Just can't even go any further. Got to lay down. And
did you ever get like the burning sensation in like your forehead and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like my brain is on fire.
Yeah.
Which then is like terrifying because you're like, what's happening?
Yep.
And it's just your nervous system just done.
Well, and that's another thing with burnout, especially like corporate burnout. So as working in oncology, a lot of the people I would meet would be like, boomers or older generation that would finally retire from their very toxic job that they've had for a long, long time. And then a year into their retirement, 6 months into their retirement, 5 years into their retirement, they find out, oh, I have cancer.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, again, what you put in is what you get out.
Yeah.
Food wise, mental wise, everything that you do.
Yeah.
Your body will react to it. And people don't realize that being in those long-term stressful situations do so much toll on your body. And if you continue to just stay there and stick it out, eventually things continue to get worse and worse and worse along the way.
Yeah, because you're taking reserves from vital organs that don't need to be functioning in that sort of level. One of the TED Talks said like out of 10, she did a study like out of 10%, 10% of the people that she studied ended up with cancer because of it.
Yes.
Like, that's
and
terrifying.
For me, like when I was in those stressful jobs when I was younger, I had a lot of gut problems. A lot more gut problems than I like currently have now, which just because in general I've always kind of had a little bit of gut issues.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking to the point where like didn't know what's wrong with me. We did a colonoscopy, found out I had precancerous colon polyps, and now I have to do them every 5 years and get precancerous colon polyps taken out, like all this other stuff. And now that I eat it better and I exercise and I take care of myself, just in years of like training and trying to be better, the gut health is good. But I know like when I'm in a high stress situation or I've had taken on too much, that like that's the first thing that's like, I'm gonna fuck up your
Ding
day
dong.
now. Ding. Either you're gonna have diarrhea or chronic constipation. We're gonna take a pick, and then you're gonna be bloated, and then you're gonna feel awful. Like, and it's like the only way to tone it down too is then just to like remove the stress, eat a kind of a bland diet, take
like
an
a mini
acids,
reset.
like until it like calms down, and then just let it be. Like, there's nothing you
I
can
think
do.
that's the hardest part too of just like, how many times people say listen to your body, but it's like, okay, I'm listening to my body, but my body feels like crawling and my mind says this is not acceptable because that's where I am right now. It's like I have to take naps. Like
I love naps though. Stress naps. You're like, I need a nap.
But then I wake up feeling kind of shitty sometimes because if I take too long of a nap, then my glucose drops, and then you wake up and you're like,
and then you're like, I'm starving. Yeah.
But I'm not starving, but I can tell my body, like I'm not getting the hunger cues yet because I have to retrain my body. So it's like chewing on like a meat stick. I'm like, I need to get it down, but like I feel like vomiting. But like forcing your body to say, hey, this is safe.
Yeah.
And it's all just like about like your nervous system. And I know I see so many people, especially women, just pushing themselves. And I obviously was one of them. And I literally cannot push myself right now because I will have crashes and burns.
Yeah.
And it's just, they're literally not fun at all.
Yeah.
And thank goodness I have a job right now where I can be allowed, like I'm not like you running around like that, but taking that as a blessing in disguise of like, this is your chance after your divorce, boom, like we're hard resetting on you because you didn't listen to the many ones before. So
yeah. And again, it's like, remember the very common saying, which is give your body a break. Take some you time. Like it's just very.
What's the thing? It's like if you take at least one you day a week, like does such wonders.
Yeah.
And that's like doing nothing, which is really hard. Like,
it's really hard to do nothing, but I miss it. I can't wait to build up some PTO and just like me and Omar were literally talking about that the other day. We used to just like take days off and then just do nothing. Like wear sweatpants, order in, wear sweatpants, binge watch TV so that our brain's just off.
Yeah.
And do nothing. Literally nothing. No cleaning, no taking care of kids, like nothing.
Yeah, because then you'll get to the point where I'm at, where my body literally can't do anything, and you want to do things, and then so cause my mom was like, "Take a day." I'm like, "That's all I do," but I'm by myself in just misery because it's not enjoyable because I'm forced to do that, and nobody wants. And I'm just really bad about relaxing in general, so it's not like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch a movie." It's like, okay, watch a movie and then do a little like do an hour of work here, and then I get that burning, and it's like, okay, shut that down
again.
That's right. It's like, God.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating.
It is very frustrating. It's very frustrating, especially too finding the time.
Yeah.
Like I'm still trying to work out every day at 4:30 in the morning.
It's crazy.
And I'm dying when I'm like exhausted. Like
I know. I'm like, I want to get back to working out, but then it's like I have so much fear right now.
Right now, for you, I would just wait until after
I'll
surgery.
walk around the
until
block.
After surgery. Yeah. You just
I know.
Take a measly walk to the park and back.
Which totally exhausts me too. I get back, I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it's hot outside.
Yeah,
so
it is hot.
I literally feel like I'm 95 years old.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
I know it's not the end of my life, and I know that I'm like in the thick of it. Yeah. But again, it's that fucking mental game where it's like I'm crying because I feel like I just like hopeless because your body just is not functioning the way that I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And so now I'm having to like retell myself that the goal is not to get back to what you were functioning at. Yeah. The goal is to get to a better functioning place and probably a slower. So I've been saying for years, I want to slower. I want to take a break, and it's like, here you go.
Here you go.
Like not like this though.
Not shifted into my face, break. Yeah. Like I'll just measly get it.
It's like when the dog runs into you at the park, you just
literally,
kick off your feet.
Literally. What are daily habits or like mindset shifts that help you avoid your burnout the most?
God, ChatGPT.
I know. I know.
People are
ChatGPT.
Like, quit researching, but I'm just like, right now it's like, I get to a place where it's like I want to know what's going on, but then I get overwhelmed with what's going on. So sometimes I need that reassurance. But I mean, for me, eating.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's my sole focus right now.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to introduce. I think I tried to introduce too many things too fast and didn't even give my body enough time to adjust to one thing before I was trying to another. And honestly, like finding safe people like you and Ryan, where it's like, you know, my signs of low blood pressure, you know, my signs of low glucose, like if you're medical field. So I'm like, you know what's going on.
That's why I always have snacks in my car for Devin. I'm like, a snack, what snack?
And you're just like understanding too of like, okay, I do have a mechanical thing going on too, but also just like, you know, the history of everything, and you're gentle with it. You're not just like, oh, whatever, girl. Like, you know, like that sort of thing. And also just being in a healthy relationship now too, which is also just like, I feel bad because I feel like I'm a broken person right now, but it's not being used against me for once.
Right. Exactly.
So I think,
well, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because real men. Excuse me.
Yeah. Because I mean, when I would break down in my marriage before, it was just like, it's all in your mind.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's one thing that would frustrate me the most. Frustrate me the most with your ex, and he would always be like, "You're causing your own anxiety. It's all in your head. It's all in your head."
It's all
like,
up to
I'm
you.
sorry.
I'm like,
excuse me. This is an actual like medical issue. It's not in my head.
Yeah, because the last time I had this like body convulsing in the middle of the night, I just sat up in bed and flipped on the light, and he was just dead asleep. I'm like, I'm having panic attack. Okay.
You're like,
I'll wear the storm by myself.
Got it. Thanks.
So now, like when it happened again, I had like a mini one the other day where like I feel my legs, like you said, the tremor. And I was like, okay, I just need to ride it out. But like I felt it come over. I was like, my body's about to start shaking. Like, Then I went downstairs to get a heavier blanket. You know, this sort of stuff, just like that pressure. But yeah, what about you?
I always find heated blankets helping too when you're having.
I sleep with a heating pad every night. Like I said, I'm a
like a blanket, like an actual like heated blanket.
Yeah,
because you know you can't kind of get cold with like the conversions and stuff.
Yeah, he was like, you were like heated ice blanket. Cold. I was like, I'm sure my blood pressure dropped too.
Heated blanket.
Yeah.
Like all over body.
Yeah.
That kind of helps.
Or weighted. I had a
sometimes.
weighted blanket till the cat peed on it. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna wash that and break my washing machine?
You're gonna have to hose it and sit it outside, let the sun try.
I'll
try
just
and
order
get
another one
that.
from Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, heated blanket. That's smart.
Yeah. Heated blankets, they're bomb, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I'm not one for heat because like I'm always hot.
I know.
But
like with this stuff going on right now, I'll go hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Because
Yeah.
my body can't regulate well right now. So I'm like, I had a nap in this the other day with my hood up, and I woke up. I was like,
yeah, like steam hot. Strip naked.
With my feet out. Yeah, literally. Hot. Yeah. What do you do to?
To avoid burnout for the most part, I really am trying to still take some mom time, like you told you, with the
Yeah.
days a month.
That's smart.
Me and Emma are still trying to give each other even more time.
Yeah.
At this point, like 4 hours here for us or something to like help us to keep our sanity because we do not have help.
Yeah.
So we are parents full time, 24/7,
Yeah.
7 days a week, on top of working full time jobs.
Mhm.
So, like the other weekend we spent the night at the hotel to like go have fun and have a concert and the whole bang. So the next night I let him do the same.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you can leave at like 3:30,
Mhm.
whatever, or 3, like when you want to check in.
Yeah.
Please come back at like 6:30 in the morning
Yeah.
for Monday morning because I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
Right. So he went to go play golf.
Mhm.
And like he got a late tea time.
Yeah.
Went to play golf. Went back to his hotel room. Had a good night's sleep. Just trying to like keep the sanity for each other. I feel like I want to take more advantage of going outside like I usually do. Like we go on a hike.
Falls around the corner.
Falls around the corner because it's just been so hot, guys.
It's so hot right now.
It's so hot right now, and my Colorado ass cannot take it. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
I don't
It's like
do well.
like the oven heat right now.
Yeah,
The August oven heat. Yeah.
I don't do well in heat.
Mm-mm.
Like especially even when I'm like stressed or with my
Ugh,
gut.
yeah.
Like if I get overheated, like I'm sick. Like I do not I physically do not feel well. Like people are like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like,
Get me the fuck out of here.
am not okay.
No.
Like I don't do well in heat. And Omar knows that. Like I feel faint, I feel dizzy,
Mhm.
my gut goes off. Like
Mhm.
it's just the thing. Like heat and I
get angry bitch. I'm like,
yeah, me.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, then the illness.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
feel
like I gotta
sick to your
go
stomach.
lay down. I
Yeah.
do not feel well. That I need to like literally pass out. Like I
Yeah.
just like heat and I are just not friends.
No.
Probably should look into that, but for the most part, Colorado's cold for the most part.
It's very common. It's called dysautonomia.
Yeah.
Where it's like all this sort of stuff that it's just nervous system
Yeah.
shit.
It's just nervous system
Yeah.
shock, especially with heat. Like it just overworks me, and I
Yeah.
cannot stand it. And my kids are the same way. They
Yeah.
cannot
My kids
stand
get
the
really
heat.
red in the face real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyra literally walked out with me the other day at Costco parking lot, and they've redone the parking lot and it's
Oh,
asphalt.
God.
And he's like, "Mama, too hot."
Yeah.
Mama, so hot.
Ray does that. She's like, Mom,
So hot.
hot.
And I'm like,
Me
"Baby,
too.
run to the car. We got the AC going. Run to the car."
Yeah.
Here we go. Like
Yeah.
I can't stand it. So yeah, outside time as much as I can, especially in the evening right now when it
Yeah.
still gets like 70 degrees. We try to sit out there and just
Yeah.
relax, enjoy the shade, enjoy the breeze. Trying to still work out and take care of myself
Yeah.
so that I'm not feeling like I'm just constantly doing something for everybody else and
Yeah.
not myself.
Yeah.
And now that I have a job, I'm kind of pampering myself a little bit more,
Yeah.
which is like, 'cause you deserve it, bitch.
Yeah. Do it.
So trying to, as much as you can, guys, like take care of yourselves. Don't constantly do stuff for other people and not take care of yourself. Because
Yeah.
again, someone also said that like if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't be there for your family at 100%.
Which I had a hard time accepting for a long time because it was like, well, I have no other choice
Yeah.
but to take care of everybody else. But then it's like now I'm in the position where it's like I have to take care of myself.
Yes.
And like the kids are like, Mom, are your legs okay? Mom, are you tired? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like I'm gonna lay down while you guys play. Like I'll lay on the couch and just
Yeah.
be like kind of have to be in that acceptance of like,
Yeah.
this is where I am right now. It's
Right.
not forever.
Yeah.
Which is again tough for someone who wants to be present and active and do things
all the
and
time.
that sort of
And
stuff.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So it's
especially
hard to
because
sit
now it's
back.
like before you had all this time, not all this time, but like flexibility during the week to get your errands done. Now you're back to like all on the weekends.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is rough.
Yeah.
It's very rough again. I like forgot how nice it was to work. That's something else I feel like we should introduce in America more is that I know that they were trying to pass the 4-day work
Yeah.
week. If that would happen again, I feel like that schedule for me was so much
I
better.
forgot that you had Fridays off.
I
Yeah.
did. When I was in MA, I was a 0.8, so I was able to work 4 days a week and 3 days off,
hmm
which is amazing because like you
Yeah.
feel like you have one day to like catch up on all your
Yeah.
errands and like house clean and whatever. The next day you could like go do adventures with your kids,
hmm
and then Sunday was just for like
Fucking off.
chilling at the
Yeah.
house, doing nothing. You actually
Yeah.
get a day of break, and I
Yeah.
just feel like the whole weekends I don't get any, and then it's
Yeah.
like back to work again.
Yep. Here we go again.
Here we go
Yeah.
again. So I'm trying really hard to find the balance right now. It's still in the air a little bit,
Yeah.
but hopefully after this training period, it will
Yeah.
calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
What would be your advice on like people, I would say like in their 20s, like where they're just the pre-burnout stage? I'm sure people in their 20s can be it, but I feel like it really hits again like in your 30s
Yeah.
because just shit happens in your 30s of like,
Yeah.
okay, what would you, if you were to go back and tell yourself like, what would be the advice to avoid the burnout?
Honestly, to avoid the burnout, I would honestly avoid employers that work you to the bone and don't give you the appreciation and pay you shit for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, like even though I understand a job is a job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you do not have to be miserable every single second of the day to be there.
Yeah.
There are other jobs. There are other leaders that are better than this. There are other jobs that pay better than this or may pay lower, but it's a better place to be at. That's for your mental health, physical health, all of the above.
Yeah.
I would say find a place that you're happy to work at and you're happy to go there every day.
And happy to like leave it behind.
Yes.
You know, because one of the TED Talks I was watching too was like, you know, it's not the amount of hours that you work, it's what you're working on and how you enjoy it. Because if you're enjoying something, then time flies by and you can do it for however many hours. But if you're miserable and stressed and in that chronic stress and that fight or flight or the freeze, whatever, for 9 hours,
it's miserable.
It's miserable.
And there was times, I would have jobs where you're literally just like watching the clock because you're like, I just want to fucking go home.
That was worse.
But my current job, like, there are days where like I'm enjoying it, but I'm hustling, bustling, and then I'm like, oh shit,
yeah,
it's time to go home.
Yeah,
sweet, I'm out.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Sweet you. Like today, did all my rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Started heading home around 4:00.
Yeah,
got home at 4:30.
Done.
Good day.
Yeah,
it was a good day. Got everything done I needed to get done, and I was just like,
yeah.
I'm leaving.
See ya.
Like,
yeah, I would say like people pleasing too, which is millennials were just cursed with that.
I feel like that's getting better.
Yeah.
For this more current generation, unlike us, where we're just like,
I'll take it on.
Don't say you're sorry.
Yeah. God,
no one's mad at you. Don't.
You're an adult. You can't get in trouble with your parents.
You can't get in trouble with your parents. But, so that's I think we're working on as adults.
God, saying sorry is the worst.
I do it all the
time. I did that even for last night. I'm sorry. Like I woke you up.
I do it all the time. And my sister's like, stop saying you're sorry. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It pisses her off even more. I'm like,
I know. But it's like you're like typing and you're like, I know I shouldn't say it, but I'm sorry for saying sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to break. It's hard to break the habit of certain words. So it's like
you don't need to put an exclamation point.
Yeah, don't need to put an exclamation point in every sentence.
Don't
Rachel.
LOL unless you're actually LOL. You LOL, I go ha.
Literally though.
Yeah.
Just like the Devin dad was like, day one of not yelling at my kids. Day one of not yelling at my kids. Like the sorries.
Yeah.
Day one of not saying sorry. Day one of not saying sorry.
That would be like me every hour. First hour.
Yeah, first hour. Oh God. First 30 minutes of saying sorry.
Why is that so hard to break?
It is. It's very hard. I feel like it's because again of how we were raised. Because like you always had like say sorry for like the mistakes you make or like something you like made a mess or whatever. So now it's just like ingrained in your sorry.
My kids will say, sorry, Mom. I'm like, it's fine. You don't need to say sorry for that. It's
I know.
so easy to tell other people.
Kai will say it randomly, and I'm like, why, babe? There's no reason to say it.
Yeah. Campbell, like, I was handing him, like, we went to Chick-fil-A, and he got blue water, which is Powerade in the cup. And they always grab it by the lid, and I was handing him back all over the back seat. And he was like, I'm sorry, Mom. I was like, okay. And my first instinct was like, yeah. But I was like, no. It was an accident.
It was an accident.
Like, I know. I was like, okay, next time we need to make sure we grab it and put it in the cup holder more safely. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
like that sort of like immediate, like, you did it wrong.
Yeah,
It's like,
those trigger
no,
warnings are
yeah,
really hard to break, like the
yeah.
whole mess thing and whatnot. It's okay. That's
I think
you're
a
gonna
big
have
part too is like, just part of my mind. I have like an issue. I think with like ADHD people too of like wanting, or even like like autistic or whatever, wanting to feel normal. Like, what's the normal workload that I should have? What's the normal amount of
yeah.
energy that I should have? What's like in my mind, I'm always reaching for that normal because it's like there's so many of us pretending that we're not tired, pretending that we're
Yeah.
not burnout, pretending that we're not stressed because it's like shame on you if you say you're stressed. Like,
Yeah.
because the doctor's like, have less stress. I'm like, how the fuck do I
How do
do
you
that?
do that?
I
Because
just need
I
to go to
want to
retreat
know.
every weekend. Like, that's just not
That would be nice.
feasible. Yeah. Like, that's
Every
just,
weekend.
yeah, because in my mind, they're always like, de-stress. I'm like,
How?
okay.
When? Where?
What does that look like?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you can do all this mindfulness, you can do all the meditations, you can take, like, when ChatGPT says that, I'm like, and then add in the fact that I'm a mom. They're like, well, take rest when you can, if it's 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, that's more reasonable.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
20 minutes here and blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
luckily on the days that I don't have
My
a kid,
favorite
like,
was always take it, sleep when the baby sleeps, and I'm like,
yeah,
but then nothing ever gets done.
yeah,
Like literally nothing. No
yeah,
laundry, no dishes, nothing.
yeah. Well, back then you had all your moms in your village helping you. They did all
I
that
did not
shit.
have a village,
I did not either.
so it's
I
like
didn't have a partner.
I did not have a village.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. I don't want to sleep.
Nobody
Yeah.
came over and made me like dinners for my first pregnancy. You know, like I was
Yeah.
saying, like no one came over and made me dinners at my first pregnancy.
Yeah.
No one came over to clean my house. No one came
No.
over to like watch the baby while I took a nap. Like,
Yeah.
nope.
Nope.
I had the first help for the first few weeks, and I delayed everybody to do like 1 week at a time.
Mhm.
So we had help during COVID.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
That 4 weeks done.
Even when I was in town, and I had both families around, wasn't like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I can't today. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, well,
That's another thing of burnout too, is like,
yeah,
ask for help.
yeah,
But I was talking about this the other night. It's like when you ask for help and you don't receive it,
yeah,
then you just quit asking for help and you say,
yeah,
I'll just do it myself.
yeah.
And it's like people need to learn how to help other people
People, yes,
at their needs, because then
yes,
you can get that back too. Like,
exactly. Again, it's the reciprocation of people, and that's again why you find your own like little mom village to like
yeah,
help each other out. Because it's like if you were to call me like, "Hey, I need a break for like an hour. I'm losing my shit with the kids." Like, yeah, come over.
yeah,
Go in the playroom with everybody else. Be
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
We'll be
Well,
great.
yeah, when you like you texted me the other day, like, hey, can you run me? I was like, no, I can't today, but I can tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like it's it's like that wasn't ever given like with the grandparents or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
oh, but I can't. Yeah. What can you do tomorrow? I don't know. I'll have to check my schedule.
I know. It's like
You're retired.
you're
You don't
retired.
Do, don't do anything.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
You're literally
What
retired.
do you do?
And I understand that you guys like make your own like what do you call it?
Schedule?
Routine. So that they don't feel like that they're useless.
Yeah.
You know, like because that's like what they say with retirement. It's like make yourself a routine so you don't feel like you have no purpose.
Yeah.
Right. But at the same time, it's like you're literally retired, so like things can be moved around for
Right.
your grandbabies.
Yeah.
Guys, just saying.
Yeah.
Grandparents is the word.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm looking at some questions
Yeah.
so we don't get off on a tangent. If someone's listening and feeling completely depleted right now, what would you say to them? Katie needs to go nanny.
I know. Well, I'm thinking of like what would I would say to them because
Yeah.
like I've been in those situations where
Yeah.
you're just like I can't go any further. Honestly, I would say take the time for you. Like I know it's
Yeah.
hard right now. I know you feel like you can't
Yeah.
and that there's no possible way. There's no time in the day, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. But if you don't, you're going to end up completely burnt out,
Yeah.
and which could end in going to the emergency room or going to, in a state of shock.
Yeah.
Like I've done that where I've completely burned myself out.
Yeah.
That I ended up in the ER.
Yep.
Thinking I'm having a heart attack or something's going on, and they're like, "It's anxiety.
Yeah. Well,
Take
your
this
vitals look fine.
Valium.
You're like,
Your heart's fine. Here's the Valium and go home."
well, that's like me last night. I was like, I don't even have fucking any anxiety meds anymore because I had a withdrawal from them because
Yep.
I got hooked on it because I was told to take it so often. So I was like,
Right.
I literally have to ride this out because I don't even have
Yes.
any
Thing to calm
medication.
down.
Yeah.
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 So I would say take the time. Take the time. I know it's hard, and I
Just
know
put
it's hard.
everything on pause.
Put it on. And if you
Yeah.
have to call a friend or call a family member or somebody and be like, "Look, I'm at my end
Yeah.
of straw, and I'm about to like either admit myself
Yeah.
or like I need a break. Like somebody please help me."
Yeah. And your life can be literally put on
Yeah.
pause for a moment, even with work or whatever. Just, it's like a health risk at that
Yeah.
point because your body,
Yeah. And
is
then when you're
done.
done with that like burnout and you've had that time to like recover, reevaluate your situation
Yeah.
and be like,
You
is it
can't
your
go
job?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it your job? Is it your relationship? Is it your,
Yeah.
like kid situation? Like what can you do to get more help or
Yeah.
whatnot? Like reevaluate your situation and figure out, is this the best thing for me right now if it's physically taking a toll on my body?
Yeah. And also don't like blame yourself for it either because you're doing the
Exactly.
best that you can.
Exactly.
That's a hard part, I think, especially for women too, of just like, well, I can take on a little bit more, or it's my fault. I should
Yeah.
have seen this coming. 'Cause I did that too. Like,
Yeah.
could have seen it coming. And it's like I had a lot of warning signs, but it was just like I kept pushing through.
Yeah.
Now,
And then your body goes, shutting down.
power off
Power
mode.
off.
Your phone has overheated.
Charging. Charging.
Yeah.
Reboot.
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 What was the command shift R or something like
Yeah.
that when you go to like the little sign and you're like, what's wrong with my system? And then it would just like copy and paste itself all the way
Command
across
Alt Delete.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. Command Alt Delete. Yeah. That's where I am right now in my life. Like, hold down the power button.
Yeah,
We're on
yep.
for today. Okay.
I'm literally
Okay.
like, just pull the cord.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
fuck it.
And
Shutting completely down.
I would say it's like, even for me, like hard to not feed into the fear. Like you're not
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
It is literally your body's survival mechanism saying we are
Yes.
pulling the plug off
Yeah.
because we've hit max. And it's a
Yeah.
nervous system thing.
Correct.
And also like if you're not fueling yourself or anything, but all like the fear and the body and all that sort of stuff, it all stems from your nervous system. So it's hit its
Correct.
max and it's
Your amygdala is overreacting.
yeah. What was it? Yeah, the axis, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's hard for me because I'm like, am I dying? And it's like ChatGPT is like, no, because you're fucking asking me that
Yeah.
question. I'm like, okay.
You're like, okay, thanks, chat.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's literally
that.
just like the body's genius way of just completely whoop, cutting the cord and saying, they always say like, if you don't take time, your body will take time
Oh
for you.
yeah, it sure will. It will shut down and say, you're done.
Because that's the last step too. Because I feel like at first is like the fatigue, the sleepiness, and then it's like the mental anxiety or depression,
Yeah.
and then it's like the next, because they would say like a lot of times with people with burnout will get these chronic colds or chronic
Oh yeah.
viruses or something like that.
Yeah.
'Cause your body just
I
it's
feel
also
that.
kind of like a way of trying to slow you down,
Yeah.
but also like you can't fight it off
I
because you're
used to
just
definitely
depleted.
get that for
Yeah.
sure. Especially then too having kids and I was like super stressed. It was
Yeah.
like constant cold after
Yeah.
cold after cold. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, give me a break.
I don't want to do this no more.
I want to take a nap, but I have no more PTO.
Just take a nap on your lunch break.
Literally though.
Yeah.
Literally. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up for this evening. Please don't forget to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. Share with your friends. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers and 1,000 listeners so that we can monetize these videos and get our word out. We will start going into some more deeper subjects here
Yeah.
coming in the near future. And I don't know what we're gonna talk about next because we usually just end up winging it.
Yeah. I don't even look at our list.
We'll look at the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.